In our garden group, we tend to follow a pattern of one meeting a month indoors with a group discussion or a speaker during the winter months, and a visit out somewhere to a nice garden in finer weather. This first photo shows a few of us at Home Pierpont Hall in February this year, and in spite of the floods and rain, we enjoyed seeing the inside of the hall and the snowdrops and winter flowering shrubs. In April, we were booked to visit a special euphorbia allotment and garden in South Yorkshire, who hold the national collection of euphorbias. Of course, we were all stuck at home at this time, so all I can show you is the euphorbia in my garden, which was doing very well. In May, we were due to visit Lee Rhododendron Gardens in Derbyshire. The photo shows part of what we missed, but Charles and I had a lovely walk in the area. At the end of May, the garden group were due to visit Potwell Dyke grasslands in Southwell. The garden group was inspired by the speaker last year, and the photo shows a small part of the area where we could walk, socially distanced of course, in May. In August, as restrictions relaxed a little, we did manage a small garden group outing of 12 members to Floral Media Gardens in Cornton. We enjoyed a socially distanced walk around the garden and a socially distanced cream tea. Another popular outing in 2019 was to Park Farm Garden in Southwell, an absolutely beautiful private garden with wonderful views over meadows towards Southwell, Minster. They were able to open for one day in August this year, and this is a picture of the roses that all the members have missed. Once travel was allowed a bit further, Charles and I made 2 visits to RHS Harlow Car Gardens. These are wonderful gardens, and whatever the season, there is always something to interest everyone, and Betty's Cafe was open. The photo shows their marvellous variety of Rudbeckias in September. You may have seen Breezy Knees Garden near York featured on Gardener's World this summer. Perhaps you remember this pair of wellies which are in the garden, are an icon of the garden. We stopped off there on our way to the coast in September. It has a beautiful set of themed gardens, and it's one for a U3a visit next year if we can manage it. You may recognise Martin Fish, always a popular speaker when he visits Ravenshead. These last 2 photos are of our U3a trip to Martin Fish's garden in North Yorkshire in 2019, when 40 of us enjoyed his garden and Jill's wonderful lunch. So lots of ideas for future visits, and fingers crossed that it won't be too long before we can go out and about again. And that's the end.